Today we're going to take a look at the special edition of the Fender Princeton Reverb reissue, but it's the 12-inch tweed-wrapped version. It's a new amp. It's over here in this box.
That's a box?
That one.
Oh my gosh, it's so big!
No, it's not that big.
It's much bigger than all his other ones.
So about a year ago, I started calling different guitar player friends of mine who are far more talented and far more knowledgeable than me on, you know, the specifics of one, guitars, but two, also amps and some pedals. And so one of the people that I talked to was my friend Frank. We were talking about amps, and he said, you've got to check out this Fender Princeton Reverb. It's a 65 Princeton Reverb. It's like this special edition. It's a lacquered tweed. It's got a 12-inch speaker and it's 12 watts. He said it was the best reissue that he had heard. What do you think?
Holy cow. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, that's the kind of guitar amp I built. Lego.
Oh, yeah. This one is just, it's a different color.
It's the back.
Yeah, this is just like their Lego.
We have to show them now.
I want to run a couple different guitars through it. I've actually had the amp here for a couple months and I've used it on some recordings. I also want to play around with a microphone on the speaker and in the room so you can kind of hear how the amp sounds in a room. I have been using it through my aux box, which I love using the aux, and it sounds great through that. But I figure let's hear the speaker because it has a pretty unique speaker in it, and we'll put a mic on it. I'll probably throw the Biodynamic M201 on the speaker, and maybe I'll turn on one of the room mics so we can get a feel of the room with the guitar. There's three knobs that are basically what control everything about your sound on this amp. Volume, treble, bass. And volume is the biggest. I'll generally start at a 4. Here's what it sounds like at 4. So this is at 6. So it's breaking up a lot, which is pretty cool. And let's go to 8. Let's see how that is. All right, and I'll flip to the bridge here. Very nice. And this is 10. Over my life, I've owned a handful of different guitar amps, and I've noticed that I really like simple, small amps. You know, I mean, like very minimal controls on them, and this one is perfect for that. It's got a volume, it's got a treble and a bass, and then you basically have your reverb and tremolo, and that's it. But within those parameters, if you give it the right information and you know how you like to set it for the sound you're trying to get, you can get so many different sounds. And for me, that's really, I like to know, like, hey, if I put the volume on 2 and we flip to this pickup, then we're gonna get this exact sound that we need for this part. Or no, turn it to 5 and flip to the bridge, or use the Les Paul. I just really love to know basically every possible way of getting the sound I'm looking for using 2 or 3 knobs on the amp and knowing that it'll deliver each time and sound really, really great.
D'Angelico Melanie Faye signature.
Melanie Faye, and so semi-hollow body. What's in their pickups?
I'm like 100% sure they're 59s. Well, they're 57s. Kid Armstrong 57s. Yeah.
I want to hear that guitar clean.
In single coil position, but if I went to the humbucker, if you wanted the full thing, because I don't love single coil humbuckers a lot, which is why I love this. The chorus is where it gets wacky. You can even do the funk thing with the middle one. Start there. There we go.
And that fixer pedal on the front,
Yep.
the A/B switch gives you a second input, so you can have it either basically be boost or
Nice.
and you have independent gain. So whether or not you're looking for a new amp or maybe you're looking for your first amp, I think this is a very solid choice. I kind of wish this was my first amp because, one, it's a combo amp. It's pretty light. I mean, it's not super light, but it's easy to take around with you, toss in the car, bring to a gig, bring to a studio. It's a great studio amplifier. In fact, it works fantastic on its own, or whether or not you're bringing a pedal board with you. Again, 12-inch speaker, so it's not that big, but it's very, very versatile. But this is my first Princeton that I have here, and I'm really, really digging. It's also my first Fender amp that I've ever had, so really, really happy with it. If you guys want to check it out, I put a link to it in the description. This is, again, a dealer-only version. You can't even get this amp from Fender. They only made this for Sweetwater, so thank you to Sweetwater for sending it to me to check out and for sponsoring this video. Again, there's a link to it. It has all of the details and tech specs and stuff like that. If you're interested in more of the story on Princeton, go check out Keith from 5 Watt World. He has a great YouTube channel where he does these short, they're almost like short video essays on legendary guitars, amplifiers, sometimes pedals, and a bunch of other stuff. I watched his the Fender Princeton A Short History video while prepping for this video and just trying to be more informed on the amp itself. It's really, really good stuff. So thank you, Keith, for making such good content. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. It was fun having some of my friends over to hang out and hear them playing through the amp. I'm not the most talented guitar player, so it's really fun to invite my friends over and just kind of hear their taste, their guitars, also having a variety of guitars coming through. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Gonna have some more gear and educational stuff coming up here soon on the channel, so make sure you're subscribed if that sounds interesting, and I'll see you guys in the next video.